La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm hearing it's just a fucking ghost of jealousy. I don't know why. We did a whole Michael Jackson concert last night. We listened to a lot of videos and music and dance for hours. It was great. And I'm hearing Michael Jackson, the ghost of jealousy, ghost. Who gave you the right to my? Mm-mm. Who gave you the right to my baby? She needs me. Who gave you the? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Tell me, are you the ghost of jealousy? Hey, Melissa, great day. Hey, Veronica. I don't know why that song Michael Jackson is stuck in our head. Are you the ghost of jealousy? Spirit said they said something about winning, like not sure when, like WHEN, like not sure when. And then they said win is winning, like WIN is WINNING. The win is winning. So I don't know what that is about. It feels like a spirit of victory is winning, but you're not sure when the victory is coming. And it's crazy because I don't know if y'all saw, I'm gonna just move this card right here, this deck. It says 333. And Spirit woke us up in the middle of the morning and we looked over at the clock. They had us tap the phone because of course the screen is grayed out, blacked out. And they had us look at the time and it was literally 3:33 a.m. And on this deck, this happens to be 333. That was the last card that we shuffled when we shuffled the deck. So that's not coincidence, right? Some sort of synchronicity that the number 333 is trying to tell us. Now, that's 9. And today is January 19th. That's 10, 11, 12, which happens to break down to the number 3. How you love that? So 3 is the energy of the day. I see 1144, which is 10. We've been catching 1144 a lot as well. So I don't know if anybody has really been seeing the number 333. You may pay attention. It could be trying to speak to you. It could have something to tell you about when a win is going to be done winning. That may not make sense, but it's like when a win is going to be done winning. Like when is that certain victory going to be complete? I don't know. But the spirit of victory is out there. And because you are winning or going to win, I feel a ghost of jealousy. So, I don't know. Kind of weird. So let's get to comment. General collective reading. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. It is the rising message. It's giving win is winning. So I don't know. They put 1, but I think it was supposed to be win. Well, they kept putting, look, they keep putting 1. So we gonna just say 1 already because I feel like that's what they writing. Yeah, victory for the victorious. Like it's like you won already. That's what Spirit said. So I don't know what the win is, the victory that you're waiting for in your life. But I feel like, don't get weary. The spirit is steady fighting and battling on your behalf, and the spirit is win. Like win is winning. Yeah, and it's like if you know that you won already, then you can relax. You're not really so concerned about when the win is coming. When the win is coming in. When the win is coming in. We are not worried about when the win is coming. We still getting our coffee, y'all. We didn't drink our vegetable fruit juice today. We drank water with mullein leaf extract. We just broke that. So something gonna snap. See? Somebody gonna have a breakthrough. You're gonna be still thinking shit's tied up and held up. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, things being lined up. And that went right in the garbage. That was good. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you to the Alpha and the Omega who brings us these messages. Forces are here, feminine forces. 1, 2, 3 is also showing up. So the numbers 1, 2, and 3 could definitely be significant. 3 is here again. Today breaks down to the number 12. 19 is 10. January is 1. 2026 breaks down to 1, so that's 19. Oh, that's 10, 11, 12, which again breaks down to 3. 21 is the reverse of 12, starting over. We see 33, 333, so that's another 333, 2. So definitely getting, I don't know, I think I did it backwards. There we go. 333, so that y'all can see that. Here's the number 3 here with the 111. So heavy on the 3, heavy on the number 3, heavy on 1, 2, 3. This is 6. 1, 2, 3 is 6. Heavy on 3, 3, 6, 9 energy. Heavy on the 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9 energy. Heavy on the 3, 6, 9. Win is winning. Thank you, Spirit, Alpha and Omega. Yeah, 4, 4. 4, 4. Blessings are in disguise. Blessings are disguised, beloved. So obstacles, hardships, right? And look, I don't know if we didn't shuffle it. We probably didn't, because I'm like, that 1, 2, 3, 4 is still there. But blessings are disguised. There might have been some difficulties, and you are getting through it. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. Of course, winds have a D. Wind is the wind, but we say winds. The winds of change are blowing in your favor. So the winds are winning and things are changing and it's moving in your favor. So if you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may have fallen apart, but you're building up the framework for something much better. Hang in there. The winds are winning. That's what Spirit said. You have support. 3, 3, 3. The number 3 has given Alpha Omega is with you. You, your highest self, Alpha Omega, y'all are teamed up to do the thing. It's given 3 of Pentacles. It's given collaboration. You're collaborating with your higher self, your spirit team. It's even, spirit, mind, and body. All of these energies coming into alignment so that you can win. What up, Straight Queen? Thank you so much. Wow. I appreciate y'all. What we got? So manifestation, somebody needs to manifest. I am persistent. Something about afternoon. We are in the afternoon. Well, not quite afternoon. It's 11 something, so late morning. I don't know if you need to do work with this type of book, Visualizing Reality, Inspired Actions You Will Take to Attract What You Visualize, and kind of go through. So this is 3, you write it in the morning, you kind of go through, and then the afternoon is 6 times, and then in the night is 9 times. So whatever you're trying to manifest, you write it 3 times. How do you visualize it as reality? What are the details? What are the inspired actions you will take to attract it? Again, to attract it. And then you write that manifestation 6 more times and then 9 times. And something about being persistent. We're seeing questions. How are you feeling? What are you thankful for? Who are you? And where are you going? It's given like a lot of I am statements. I am victorious. I am a winner. I am blessed. I am abundant. I am healthy. I am vibrant. I am exuberant. I am intelligent. I am creative. Like, can you ramble your I ams off? You know what I mean? Like, can you get into that energy of knowing self and who you are? Yeah, see, look, the I am. Look, self-image. Habits and flow. I didn't know that's where we were in the book. And I can't make this shit up. Y'all see that they took us to this page right here and we talked about the affirmation. We went to this page, the one past it, and talked about the I am persistent. We rambled off a bunch of I ams. Like, can you practice the I am statements? Who are you? And be able to say them, like, quickly. And if we go back, that's the page they took us to, right? We were kind of like, oh, we need to do our manifestation. 3 in the morning. Answer the questions. How do you visualize it as reality? What are you going to do to attract it? Write it 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times in the evening. But if you flip back one page, what number is that? Is that 333? Did they go in this book and put us right on 333? Y'all seen it happen live. And when we talked about the I am, we talked about how do you see yourself, how to visualize you, self-image, habits, and flow. Some people, look, okay, Most High speaking to somebody today. If you are able to be here from the beginning and sit through and get these ingredients and see how it come together, you would see yourself. Like, it definitely wasn't, I don't know how to explain it. Thank you to the Most High God. We started from showing y'all 333 that they woke us up at 3:33 in the AM today. And they had us roll over, look at the phone, it was 3:33. Take the snap, go online and post it. By the time we posted it, it was 3:34. And then they showed it in the angel cards and they bringing it through here. So somebody really needs to pay attention to this number. Thank y'all so much who stayed around. Y'all know the ingredients start slow, like that old school Crisco. We have to let the Alpha and Omega, they come in and they bring the message. They do it. They bring it together. They get the heat going. They get it out the can into the pan, turn the heat up to get cooking. It is not us. So it's something, it's a reason why they kind of slow walking us through this energy. It's some sort of synchronicity they want you to understand. Blessings are in disguise. We may see hardships, we see obstacles, things that are calling us to bring out a different level of strength, things that are building character and giving us experience. And they want you to know that you are supported through this. They are expanding you. Because 333 is also a number of expansion, and it's also a number of support. So as you are going through this period of time where you're being stretched, know that you're being supported at the same time. So if you feel like win, like WHEN, like win, Spirit said know that your WIN, the win is winning. Is winning. You may not know exactly when it's going to come in, but they don't want you to lose yourself, your image of the vision, the image of you, the knowingness of who you are. I am, right? I am safe. I am protected. I am intelligent. I am creative. I am powerful. You know, it's like knowing who you are throughout the hardships and the obstacles, the things that would kind of make you question self, question your direction, question your intention, question your motives, question your goals. It's like being sure of it and reaffirming it to yourself. Again, on the page it said to, well, they're showing me mastering your thoughts right now. See, I am the master of my thoughts. Look, mastering your thoughts. Like to know, despite the hardships, the obstacles, like what is it that, you know, is true to you? You know that you are still powerful, protected, safe, like everything is still well. Like the hardships doesn't change who you are. If anything, it makes you better. It shows you who you it's giving me like a higher version of you, not just who you are. It's shown through the hardships, but how you can stretch and get through it. It's like how you build your character. And that's currency, right? You know what I mean? That's energy. If you go through hardships and you get just as down and dirty and grimy as another person and become malevolent and bitter and nasty, you know what I mean? Then that says something about you. But when you can come through it and you still hold on to your integrity, your ethics, it's like another win that's associated with the winning, because the light always, even though it comes out of the dark, it shines on the dark and illuminates it. So you need to take that energy and brighten yourself up. That's what I'm getting. Oh, we don't know what you doing. Let's just remove you. I don't know what that was. It didn't feel right. I don't know what they talking about on a trapeze or some shit. It looks too much like something that I don't want to see. Okay. So 333, I am vibrating high. From this point on, I will be in situations that leave me excited and breathless with gratitude and abundance. I will vibrate in a frequency so high that all the goodness will come shooting into my magnetic field. Yeah, you are attracting it. How is the goodness gonna come just shooting into your magnetic field? You're gonna pull it into you. It will happen for me all of a sudden. Yeah, blessings in disguise. And I will be thankful for not giving up. Don't quit. The win is winning. You may not know when it's coming, but you just know that it's winning. I am prepared for what's to come. Are you prepared for these blessings? Can you see it? Can you visualize it? Do you understand who you are despite of it? Self-image, habits, and flow. It's essential to identify the specific habits associated with your vision. A habit is an impulse to exhibit behavior with little or no conscious thought. We all have habits and we exhibit every day. We just aren't conscious most of the time of them. Like you do shit all the time that you're not conscious of. It could be as little as waking up immediately and checking your phone. Like I said, they woke us up and had us look over at the phone and took a snapshot of the time. It said replacing bad habits with good ones is a part of reprogramming the subconscious mind. And that's what we've been on, like that habit of doing that ever since like around the winter solstice, right? What are the habits we need to change to address? Us, it was like waking up, getting our veggie juice, you know what I'm saying, before we have our coffee, and then doing our intermittent workouts throughout the day. And it's been working well, right, to reprogram ourselves. So, but some habits could be difficult to get rid of. The decision to replace one habit could change everything for you. And I know Veronica was mentioning something like that recently in one of her readings. It's like, to get rid of one bad habit, you just don't kick that habit out, but replace it with something else, right? So if you struggle with like shit, bad habits like smoking or whatever the case may be, before you sit down and have a cigarette or smoke, you know what I mean? Do a couple of deadlifts, you know, hit the bench a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? Do something, drop down and do some calisthenics or some push-ups. It's like replacing that energy of smoking, because smoking is like not only the hand mouth coordination, but it's something about breathing it in, like, and then blowing it out. So you could actually replace, you know, smoking with deep breathing practices. You could do dragon breaths, like, you know, you could feel the belly up breath and then fill up the lungs and then practice breathing out very deeply till you get all the air out of your lungs. Because, and you can even engage your hands. That way you kind of get the same movement, but your breathing is like pulling in all this air and blowing it out. So instead of doing something that like stiffens the lungs or cause mucus or something like that, you're breathing in a way that's gonna make the lungs more flexible, loosen mucus up, so then it can come, get unstuck and come out of your lungs. So it's like, what can you do to replace that bad habit with something else? Yeah. So it's yours. Once you realize that replacing one habit makes a significant impact on your life, you start adding various other habits that are in harmony with your higher self. Definitely getting in harmony with your higher self. It says now you have 2, 3, or 4 good habits. We can call this the snowball effect of habits. All of these habits contribute to you becoming who you are destined to be. Now, you know, you're taking these habits and you're making them routine. You're acting them out. And as you act in a certain way that's aligned with your higher self comes to be. You meet them right here in front of you, is what it's given. Right? It says, eventually you will have a new lifestyle that affirms your vision and a new concept of self. With persistence, your new habits will remove the complexity and resistance that you once had to your subconscious will now take care of the routine for you. It becomes built into your subconscious. You have reprogrammed your subconscious. Now you get up, you make the bed, you go get your vegetable juice, and then you shake the shaker, you drink your drink, maybe you do your workout, or we do the rising message, you know, then we have our coffee. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get into the routine, it becomes a new way of life. You reach a flow state in it, right? You just flow through your day with the new habits, right? And affirming the feeling of exhibiting your habits, knowing that this is the preparation for your destination. You've been prepared for your destiny, for the destination, so that you can begin to love who you are. You can love who you are, which is the creator itself. So, again, I don't know if somebody wants to pick this book up. I think it's an incredible book. The I Am, right? It speaks to root chakra. So much more expansion beyond this, right? When you start writing in the voice of your other chakra centers, moving from, I am to I. You have willpower. I don't know why I can't get them out right now. They don't want me to go anywhere into it because I can't even get them out right. And I know them. Like, when it's not rolling off, it's not something you're supposed to be saying right now. So thank you to the Alpha and Omega for keeping me behind, y'all. They want you to work on the root chakra. And I don't know if anybody has had any trauma in life, especially in early life, that involve the root chakra, either home, a sense of self. This would be things that happen in early childhood between the being like inception all the way through, I want to say year 7, 8. Definitely by the age of 9, right? Things that will have helped you formulate your sense of self, who you are, your rootedness, your groundedness, your core understanding of who you are. Yeah, see, it's something about personal power. 8, 8, 8, 8. Like, how did you formulate that vision of self or understanding or awareness of who you are? Because sometimes it could be things in there that, like, I don't know why I'm seeing shattered or fragmented, like not really understanding who you are or having a clear vision of self. Yeah, the threes are back. That's why I was feeling something on the bottom. Like, what is that? Social skills. Wish come true. It's a lot of 4 numbers coming out. 111. Wish come true. Blessing in disguise. Personal power and social skills. So somebody may need to really strengthen their root, because that's like, a place of confidence in knowing that you can do something, that you are worthy of the thing that you can do. You being here and present makes you worthy. You are a pixel of the creator itself. So therefore, yes, you are worthy for whatever they're going to do through you. This one? This? No. This one. Yes. What's that? Yeah, clarity. So 543, clarity, and the 8s are back again, right? We see the 8s are back again, 8s and 8s. And it's nothing about the 4s, because now here go the 4s. 44 is 8. 88, 8, 8. 88, 8, 8. I don't know if y'all can see how that's shaping up. Oh, thank you. So we see personal power, swift action, and abundance. The win is winning. We see blessing in disguise, the gut feeling and slowing down. A wish is coming true. And your social skills, I'm getting for some reason, are being developed. Hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, enthusiasm. In your next round of success, you may be socializing with different people. And you may be not just different people, it is going to be different people. But it's like, I think Veronica had mentioned something in her last live last night, which is so true. Is that like when you get a raise and shit like that and you go into a different tax bracket, yeah, hold your vision. It's like going into a different tax bracket. It's going into a different circle of communication and interaction. So the habits that you have right now may need to change. For some reason, y'all please don't take this offense in any way, but I gotta say it because they told me to say it. It's like poor people habits you're gonna have to release. Shit that keeps people poor. And that's just what they said. It's a mindset. It's a mindset that keeps people poor. It is not about just finances, because anybody can come up on money and lose money. But it's the mindset that keeps you down. If you don't, bounce back, it's the mindset that's stopping that. It's like, do you believe? Do you believe that you can recover? Do you believe that you can come back? And when you come back, can you be better than ever? Can it be bigger than you ever fucking done it? That's what I'm getting. Like, do you understand that you may not know when, but if you follow the strategy and you stay persistent at it, know that the win is winning. And when it comes in, it could be a blessing so big that it changes everything. The spirit could be preparing you for your whole life to be significantly different. Yeah, Four of Swords. They're healing something. They're healing something. And I don't know if dreams are a thing, but I instantly got the energy of healing. It could be rest and meditation for you to get clarity. Right? 5 and 4 is 9 and 3. Again, that's 12. That breaks down to the number 3. That's 4 threes. That's the same as his social skill. Look at it. 5 and 4 is 9. So that's 3 threes right there, because 3 times 3 is 9 plus one more 3. That's 4 threes. Clarity. Right? Ain't that the same thing as 4 threes? It's the same number. It's just arranged differently. But it's the same thing. Sometimes it's like, can you see the commonality, the patterns in something, even though it's not obvious for you to see it? Trust yourself and the universe to make necessary changes to achieve your goals. You'll soon gain clarity, right? This is going to give you clarity. Meditation. If somebody got something coming in, and I'm getting major, like you, for somebody, I don't know who you are. Take it how it resonates. But you could be prepared to go into a whole nother tax bracket, a whole new world, a whole new, I don't know why, it's giving me that fucked up shit that I don't like. That's sentiment, because it could come off offensive, but I'm not being offensive. It's giving a whole nother class tax bracket, a whole nother bracket. And people in different brackets behave differently. The mindsets are different. So it's like being able to understand and think like that, walk like that, because your higher self is calling you to that. Yeah, 7 of Cups. I'm hearing almost like you can have whatever you like. Look, backed up with the fucking 10 of Cups, that's 17 Cups. That's star energy. Somebody could really be getting ready to, look, this is devil energy. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. And even if you is scared, do it scared. Do it scared. Do it anxious. But I do see the ghost of jealousy. I've been picking up, I hear that Michael Jackson they picked that song for a reason. It's something about the ghost of jealousy. Yeah, see, 5 of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Your new opportunities and shit is gonna have somebody upset in their head. Like, how the fuck did they go from being commoners with us and shit to common land to stardom and fucking fame where everything in their fucking life changed? Oh my goodness. Tell me, are you the ghost of jealousy? Yes. I don't know who you are, but it's being a seed being sown, and the spirit wants you to be, look, this happiness. You are sowing a seed. You are being given a blessing. Spirit wants you just to see, to visualize, to pay attention. Judgment is here, and the 9 of Cups, wish fulfilled. And I know that the wish come true is here because they already pulled it. 111, wish come true. And this 1-1 war is 1 is 4. This is the 4 of Swords. It's what are you wishing on? What are you meditating on? What are you visualizing in this space? How are you seeing it? How are you staying focused on it? Realizing that you do have the power, solar plexus. You can do it. Personal power, 888. 888888888. All the fucking 8s. Damn, how many fucking 8s is that? 4, 6, 9. That's 9 fucking 8s. What is 9 times 8? 72. So that's the reverse of 27. But either way, it breaks down to the number 9 again. It doesn't matter. Because 72 is 9. 369. Somebody need to practice this meditation practice. I see the high priestess behind here with this page. So whatever inspiration the spirit give you, visualize it, see it, know it, feel it, and hold on to the vision. 9 of Wands to the 4 of Pentacles. Hold on to the vision. Don't be moved. And work on changing your habits. So if you are stubbornly stuck to a habit that you want to keep holding on to, spirit say you could be blocking you. You might want to start changing that, replacing it with something else. Replace it with something else. Something that's going to help you expand. Yeah, see, I told you the spirit about to move somebody. Look, to the Fool, the new beginning, that's 2 major arcanas coming out together. What? Moving forward. Determination. The win is winning. The win is unstoppable. You may not know when, but the win is winning. Okay? It's happening. Fool, leading you right to a whole new beginning. And having the ability to take the risk and to go to receive this gift, taking you all the fucking way. Wish fulfillment. That's another 9, not shade. 9 of Cups, 9 of motherfucking Pentacles. Somebody better start manifesting. Write it down. 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, 3 in the morning, 6 in the afternoon, 9 in the evening. Take a few minutes out of your day, make it a habit. Instead of going to go get your smoke, grab the pad and manifest. Write it out, breathe it through. Do something else to strengthen you so that you can be ready to carry what's getting ready to be placed on you. You want the win, you got to be able to carry it. The win comes with weight. The win always comes with weight. W-E-H-I. How the fuck do we spell weight? We can't even spell it. W-E-I-G-H-T. The fuck out of here, ghost of jealousy. W-E-I-G-H-T. W-E-I-G-H-T. You can handle the weight. It's nothing. It's nothing. Page of Cups. Yeah, I'm hearing the ghost of jealousy. Page of Cups. Somebody young, they don't understand. They're trying to act innocent, but they're not. They're jealous. Yeah, 5 of Cups. They're jealous. They got an issue. They feel a kind of way. Somebody from the past. Somebody that you may have walked away from, or you need to get away from. You close the door on. They are the ghost of jealousy. They are looking, Queen of Wands. Okay. Their Queen of Wands is looking at a magician that's holding back their energy. See? Tell me, are you the ghost of jealousy? They rubbing my eye, y'all. Y'all know what happens when they rub my eye. That means that somebody is judgmental. They got a speck in their eye. They don't see shit right. This Queen of Wands could be somebody that has their own magic, their own power, their own gifts. Why are they upset with the fact that you're a magician? She's an aspiring magician. You see how they stuttered? She's an aspiring magician. But she works in darkness. Jealousy. Ghosts of jealousy. I don't know why I keep hearing the part where I think he said, who gave you the right to steal my family? Who gave you the right? Yeah, see, I told you. You holding back to crack right on this damn 4 of Earth. The 4 of Earth, when we just said that the magician is not giving none. What? 4 of Pentacles. Can we show it? Thank you, Spirit. The Most High God, the Alpha and the Omega, said, you ain't giving nobody shit. And don't. The Chariot. That's right here. We just pulled it. So they want to put that on the table. Be careful. Your new cycle is bringing out jealous individuals. And I'm getting they jealous of you already and you ain't even got the shit. So what the fuck is going to happen when your plans actually come in? See, the plans is in reverse. Like, what the fuck? Your shit ain't even came in yet. Hermit. Right? I don't know. The plans ain't happening. Not yet. So whatever they want, they ain't planning. I mean, they planning it's not going to work. Hermit, where does this go? Right there. Yeah, they need to see themselves. They're using their wand in a backwards way. Their fire, their intention, their motivation is backwards. Definitely somebody that you used to connect to. 6 of water. Queen of Water, somebody that's loving, giving, and psychic. And Seven of Earth, investing, assessment, and patience. Whatever you're working on, somebody doesn't like what you're working on. They just don't. Yeah, but I feel like it's something with you looking at the truth. Like you done fucking grew flowers in the cups and you looking at the feather. You know what I'm saying? You're not accepting any other cup. If anything, the shit from the past and what you did with it is protecting you because it's in front of you. And you're looking at the feather of truth with the light shining on it. And I see all those clouds. It's giving me like very daydreamy. It's almost like looking ahead at the Seven of Cups, which a lot of people can be like the confusion, right? Because the Seven of Cups is down here. But it's like, it's often very daydreamy, like visualizing a higher self, visualizing the tree being full, visualizing the success. And with the Queen of Water, it's giving me like you have this psychic ability to do it, to bring in those manifestations. That's what I'm feeling. The moon is coming through in Eight of Water. So somebody may not understand or have clarity about this journey. Again, like you may not understand the when, some sort of hidden truth. When is the wind coming? When is the change coming? When is the chariot gonna arrive? It's like when you order a ride and you be sitting up there waiting and looking out the window. Like I'm sitting here pretty waiting for the chariot to fucking pull up. Like I'm sitting on my chest, I got my bags packed and shit. I'm waiting on the chariot to pull up to come and take me off somewhere. When is it gonna show up? Yeah, Seven of Water. Didn't we just say that you were kind of dreaming in that seven? Oh, we put the card back. But we were just saying when you were dreamy about the Seven of Water. Like the way the Six of Cups was set up, flowers in the cups and they're in front of the person. So the past is protecting. You made something good with the past. Every cup having flowers and in front of you gives me like you have good memories. You can look back on it. It may not be exactly what you wanted, but you don't look back and just be like, oh shit, everything in it is fucking fucked up. If anything, you learn your lessons. And you can be like, it may not have been all good, but I could take the good with the bad and see how it worked towards my good. It worked good for me. You know what I mean? It taught me, it learned me, it strengthened me. I don't know why it's coming out like that. It taught me, it learned me. So it learned you something is what I'm getting. So somebody elder might be coming through. Learned you something, didn't it? Learned you, darned you is what I heard. Anywho, now I see choices, right? Don't fall into the trap of over analyzing or procrastination. The actions that you may need to take, again, is the practice of manifestation, to visualize, to reaffirm yourself, who you are, that you're worthy of this level of success, to change your own habits. Those are the things that are in your hands to control. You can control how you move through your day and whether or not you take something you know that's not so great for you and you replace it with something new. And you can do one thing at a time, right? As much as you can handle. And you will be making moves that changes your energy and your frequency. Your magnetic pull is aligning to the thing that you want, your higher self, that manifestation. And now you two are attracting each other. You will meet in the middle. Justice, right? And again, strength. Like during this time, do the thing that's right that you can do is to strengthen you. That's it. To strengthen, that's the Ace of Fire. That's the action to take, right? It's to strengthen you. Because where the Spirit is taking you, you may not understand. Here's the 3 again, the awakening. You may not understand like this victory, the 6 of Fire, success, recognition, self-esteem. You're going to have to be clear in yourself, a strong rooted foundation, so you don't get caught in the traps of shit. 8 of Swords. You don't know where you're going. If the Spirit is taking you to a whole nother different classification, people up there over there do different shit. Things that you may not have been exposed to. You could be influenced by certain things, but when you understand who you are, even when your environment changes, your core person still stays the same, right? You are not swayed by the challenges of the new space. You are ready to meet the challenge and the adversity that comes with this success. Because when you win, there's going to be another side to that. You're going to be stretched to a whole nother level. It doesn't stop. You just keep growing and growing and growing. If you are not growing, then you're stagnant and you start to atrophy, right? Any muscle that you don't use, it gets smaller, right? If you don't use it, it weakens. So the spirit is always going to be stretching you and working you out and training you. So right now, you're in training to see that the win is coming, but what do you need to do to prepare to win? Some people don't think about, I got to be prepared for the win when the win comes in. Because the win is winning. So am I going to be ready when it's won? It's already won. Thank you to our spirit team that helps us bring the message. 3 of Fire, planning. See, the Most High God has goals where you are being expanded, and it's something about you visualizing it, this vision, right? It's the vision. Look, for long-term prosperity. Look at that garden. And right now, it's about organizing yourself for success. Being responsible. You are responsible, right? And supporting your dreams and your goals and the visions by laying good habits that's going to allow it to persist, to have longevity. Yeah, Knight of Water. Somebody is getting ready to get a gift from the spirit. It's something you're going to love, be in love with. Emotional connection. I don't know if it's going to come in a dramatic fashion. It could kind of knock you off your feet, sweep you off your feet type of energy. 2 of Waters. I don't know if it's another person, but we definitely see a partnership, a commitment, 2 things coming together. It could be in business. It could be romantic. Shit. I'm not going to put it past somebody to run out here and go, be with somebody that puts you in a whole fucking different tax bracket. If you're in a tax bracket by yourself and you meet somebody that's on your level, y'all going into another tax bracket. It could be different shit. And I'm just picking up like somebody could be with it's something coming in that's going to take you to a whole nother level, period. Yeah, 7 of Air. So protect your shit from the fucking ghost of jealousy. You see how they behind her stealing her damn apples out her basket because she's asleep? So don't be asleep. Be aware. Be cautiously optimistic. Somebody don't come along and try to steal your shit. Ego. Toxic. 15, devil energy, the ghost of jealousy. Illusions. Somebody that has some sense of dependency. They are into materialism, but I'm getting for some reason like you are this caged bird that's being set free. Emperor is coming through. Yeah, you stepping into your boss energy. You are winning. It's something that you are taking aim at and it's coming in. What do I feel like it's a coin in front of the world? It's an opportunity. You see how it's like a coin in front of the world? That's what it looks like. And he's not touching either one of them. They're floating above his hand. Yeah, 4 Air. It's something about your meditation. You are powerful. You may not understand how powerful you are to attract or to like electromagnetize, right? Because things of different polarity is like how you work with magnets. You can make something float. You know what I mean? Like it just hovers. It could be other gifts. It could be telekinesis, something like that, where you control the energy around something through your mind, through the art of visualization, through the art of meditation. You may be able to control the energy around something. So whatever is relative to your world and what the spirit is bringing into you, your art of meditation, the practice of like the 369 principles in how you operate, changing your habits and coming into alignment, controlling your energy, controlling your breath, controlling your visions, your words, your actions, like being very tuned in how you operate on your elements is something with that. Because the 4 Swords is also giving me like the truth of each element and knowing how to wield and how to use it. Like if it was a sword. Yeah, how to work with it. How to work with your elements. education, focus. Look at the focus and getting into the details. And that's what Spirit said. Are you visualizing the details? Are you getting, look, and the world is here at the bottom and holding that vision, 9 of fire. Like to protect it, to be resilient, to be persistent. Yeah, on this journey. Right? And it's like also walking away from things that don't serve you. Walking away, awakening, understanding what doesn't serve you, what doesn't support this victory, which will actually lead you to betrayal, a harsh ending. Yeah, 9 of fire. So even when you think about the past and things that have happened in the past, you know, can you put it in your mindset like the worst is over? I've learned that, I did that, I've been through that, right? And it could be a person, I'm hearing ghosts of jealousy again. This person could come in on some fuck shit. Like they could come bearing gifts like Knight of Water, like to romance you or to give you some sort of show of love. But it could be even after they have already betrayed you. They've already stolen from you. What did they take from your family? What did they take from you? How are they taking from you? How are they taking from your family? Yeah, it's in a fire, I told you. What the fuck are they doing? They adding more stress to you? Are they making you imbalanced? You know? Just, you know, sometimes people just do shit to make it harder for no reason. Yeah, Queen of Earth. Like, what? You definitely gonna have your cake, your money. I'm telling you, life is gonna change. Wherever you at, if you going from this shit right here, stressed and overworked, to this, your whole element is gonna change. And that requires, look, home and everything, 4 wands. Like Spirit said, know this, King of Swords, the intelligence is coming through to tell you that look, you finna hit some sort of success. King of Swords, the intelligence is telling you finna hit some sort of success. 4 wands. I don't know what if that's business, like if your home and environment, everything is gonna change. Is the stability is coming in? From the 3 of fire to the 4 wands, it's like the 3 wands to the 4 wands. What are you planning? What are you seeing? What are you visualizing? The Spirit is expanding you and it's coming in stability. You may not see it, like you don't know the wind, the moon that's right here, but it's like just know, Queen of Swords, that the wind is winning, and it's somebody else that's gonna come in and try to bring you a love offer, 9 of Cups. I don't know. I feel like it's that person that's jealous of you. They're going to be jealous if they're not already. See, 4 of fire, that's the 4 wands. I can't make this shit up. I can never make it up. 4 of fire. Y'all seeing this hand, I can't see these cards. I don't know what's on the bottom. 4 wands. Somebody about to move into a very, very, very stable position. And a home or whatever this is giving. Look at the fucking mirror. Okay? You don't just have that shit in some random ass motherfucking apartment. Like, that shit is different. That's a different level. That's a different tax bracket. That's something I don't know if you have experience or if you, but no, you haven't, because you got to get your shit together. That's what Spirit said. You ain't never been here before. You about to be exposed to some whole other shit. The sun. You ain't never been there before. Look at the Queen of Air. You gotta learn how to get your shit together. You gotta learn how to act in this new cycle, the wheel. There's certain shit you ain't gonna be able to really fucking do when you get up there. 8 of Wands, the Spirit is getting ready to accelerate you. You don't even know what's happening around you, the energy. And the fact that so many people gonna be throwing magic at you, this person that's jealous, a goddamn ghost of jealousy. But just know that when you start winning and life change, people gonna feel a kind of way about you. They gonna feel a kind of way. You know, Page of Swords, Page of Air, you know, Page of Fire. Yeah, up in that bitch like a whole page. Like, gotta learn how to act, how to move, inspiration. But people gonna be watching you and throwing magic at you, the moon. They're gonna be watching and throwing magic at you. Yeah, you're gonna be walking away from people with disappointment. It is what it is. Anything else in here in Spirit? Activations. I'm not sure how long we're gonna be. We at 49. Oh, we doing good. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, somebody's about to go to a whole nother level. I almost want to pull the money cards, but I do, but I don't. Because right now, it's just like the Spirit is having somebody ensure that they reconnect their root. Like, I definitely feel that. Like, whoever you are, you on track to for something major, but I feel root chakra repair. And maybe that's why they wanted these cards, because maybe like you need to activate your root chakra and really understand like the power of being grounded and rooted and confident in yourself, because where you're going to need that level of confidence, right? It's like you have to know that you belong and that you are worthy to be in this position, or otherwise I'm seeing the word self-sabotage. Yeah, fertile. Then we break down like the 9 8s and said 72. We flipped it around to 27, but 27 breaks down to 9. It's something about you being fertile. It says the frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, more joyful than we were before. It's more and more and more than what you were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a grander expression of ourselves. That motherfucking Queen of Pentacles, you talking about a grander expression of yourself? I told you somebody finna have a whole bag. Like, goodness. How many bags? It ain't one bag, it's a couple of bags. Look, communication. Communication is coming through. So make sure that you are communicating with yourself. We had a lot of communication in the 369, right? How are you writing that communication? Are you affirming it 3 times in that morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times in the evening? Communicate with the universe, right? How are you communicating through your visions? Are you able to see it? Do you still see this? Or do you see this? And if you see this, are you able to see it down to the details? Like, again, look at the motherfucking details on her wallpaper. Like, do you see it down to the deeds? Like, can you get in it and see the fucking border around the floor? Can you see the studs on that bag? Can you get into the deets of it? Because when you can get down to the detail, into the minutia, you make your vision real. You can start to feel it. It starts to crystallize. You start to change your behaviors to align with it. You start to speak in alignment with it. And when you align with it, it's coming, beloved. You just have to know that you are worth it. Yeah, emergence. 25 is coming through. It says, this invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude. Yeah, can you play in your new self? Can you play in your vision? Kids are very great at imaginative play, and imaginative play is a part of manifestation. Divine Feminine. So definitely fertile. What you say, you can create, you can birth. And it's something about being in this spirit of knowing that all of this can be, and like allowing it to feel it. Again, like a kid, you can't tell them they're not a fucking superhero ballerina when they go put that shit on. Okay? They put that shit on, they believe it, they know it. I am a fucking superhero ballerina, and I'm saving polar bears. I'm saving all the red pandas. Okay? They don't give a fuck how you feel about their vision. You can't give a fuck about how anybody else feel about your shit. You see it, you know it, live in it, walk in it. That's positive delusional behavior. Hell, miracles 33. See, folks don't fucking believe. We told y'all they woke us up at 3:33 in the morning. Looked at the phone, took the picture, posted it to the community page. If you run over there real quick and come back, you will see it's up there at 3:33 a.m. The first cards we pulled, we was like, oh shit, it's on the angel numbers. And then they keep pulling it and pulling it and pulling it. Get the damn book out. 369, what they take us to? 333. Somebody finna see a whole miracle. But if you don't believe in miracles, damn it, then you ain't gonna be able to get this shit, because 21 is 3. 333. You ain't gonna get it, because you don't believe it. I believe. Hey, watch me do it. I believe. Hey, I'm sorry. Look, dynamic. Come on. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origins and frequency. It helps us put together a reality that is made up of different elements. Didn't we say to master your elements, like the Four Swords, like get into every element and master it? Then they pulled the 8 of Earth and said work on your elements. Both familiar and completely new. With ease and grace. It's calling you to do things in a different way. to change your habits, how you work on shit. People be like, oh, I'm an air sign, or I'm an earth sign, or I'm a water sign, I'm a fire sign. Work on all your elements. You have every element. Most people got every element in their chart. They do. Some people might got one water placement, but damn it, you might need to really work on that water. Because it just is what it is. Change. And that's the 12. That's the inverse of the divine feminine. I think we mentioned 21 and 12 in regards to the hangman and the world card. We mentioned these cards earlier. The numbers earlier, but they both still break down to 3. That's that fucking miracle energy. You change your habits to align with your higher self, to support that, you will see miracles in your life. And that's 4 3s. And that's the support. They gave it to us down here. This right here. This 3 3 3 3. Right? Let's put the bowl back. We're gonna set it over here because we might have to get that back out. That's 3 3 3 and 3. And it's something about the social skills. Again, if you're going to a whole motherfucking different level, your social skills gonna be different. They don't move the same way. You gotta be able to pick up what's shade based on their shade. When you go into a different room, you know people act different. It's difference between going to fucking Walmart to the world market. Okay? Shit's different. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm just saying it's different. And you cannot deny the need to adjust your social skills to your environment. That shit's natural. Okay? You don't act the same way in every place. You not the soccer mom, baseball mom when you in a motherfucking board meeting. You gotta know how to switch. You gotta know, and it's fucked up that you do have to switch code. We do switch code. Look, y'all know where we from, okay? But do you think this shit right here is like at the forefront when I'm sitting up there talking to the person that's right up underneath the motherfucking CEO of our goddamn company? No. I code switch. It's got to be a switch. I got to understand how to operate in different environments, how to swim through different waters, to be dynamic, to be flexible and adaptable. Unfortunately, that's just the way the world is. Now, until we could change shit where everybody is in this utopian motherfucking state, but until then, y'all know what it is. If you go into a different level, you got to know how to navigate the motherfucking waters. I'm hearing 50 Cent, new money. They bougie, I'm hood. You know what I mean? That type of shit. Like, they could kiss my ass, right? But 50 flipped. 50 ain't 50. He was out here, like, people thinking this nigga is doing this and doing that and shit. No, the fuck he not. 50 don't smoke, don't drink, don't do none of that shit. People will be surprised. 50 don't even smoke. Sitting up there with motherfucking cigars and looking like he blowing blunts. 50 do not smoke. Hilarious. So they was wondering, like, how the fuck is 50 Cent making all these big ass motherfucking money moves and shit, going from just being a rapper to owning vitamin water, and all these motherfucking like mergers and shit he was doing was different because he wasn't that. He just know how to navigate through certain waters. He know how to switch. And he used his past as, and his talent to get him where he wanted to be. Discernment, heart chakra. Like, your heart could still be the same. Your heart doesn't change. And discernment, right? Like, you could tell, when a person is just faking shit from the heart to a person that's being who they are, but you just have to be a different version of self. Those are social skills. Belief and passion is coming through, and realization. If you believe and you hold that passion and intensity, you will realize exactly what you are visualizing. And that's what they said. It's just like different versions of you, but you still true to yourself. And you can discern when a person just isn't real, isn't true, really. And going into this different environment, you're going to need that social skill of discernment, because people are not going to be real. They're going to think that you knew money, that you just coming in, or that you don't really know the ropes or something like that, and you can fuck around and get held up in something or caught up in something. What would you like? It just feels like so many options. I'm not for sure what they looking at. I see the psychic tarot. Is that the one you want? No. I see the light. It's giving me 17. I see the star card. I see hopefulness. This. I don't know. Is there anything else? It feel like it is, but then again, it feel like it's not. Elements. Okay, we're gonna get that. So let's tap into your elements since we said that. And I don't know where we're gonna go after that. It could be some inner child healing, because I was picking up root chakra, even though it didn't come out. I know the spirit has been telling us root chakra. They said work on your root, and they brought out the I am in the 369, and I am is all about root. You know that the manifestation of 369 is definitely starting at the root chakra. Yeah, boundaries. You're going to be placing boundaries with people, and you're going to be crossing boundaries. Reclaiming space. That's that 4 of coins, holding your energy back. Confirmation. Inner, outer, and energetic boundaries. Energetic boundaries. And you see how it's like making a world card? It's like a circle around her. So she's definitely going to be in her bubble and protecting her space. Yeah, self-love. Definitely loving on self. That's root chakra energy. I love me. All that I am, right? That's self-love. Not just heart chakra, but root chakra as well. Self-acceptance, self-care, compassion, and vulnerability. We get choice. I don't know if it's the choices or you're getting ready to become the choice. And we see the collective is 9. So somebody is collectively being chosen is what it's giving. It's almost giving me like a unanimous decision. So I don't know. This is coming from your spirit team, your spirit guide. They said you have been chosen. And breath, breathe. We kind of talked about the breath. And we talked about like if you had a habit of smoking, you can kind of do deep breathing. We just called out the number 17, and we said we saw hope, and hope is number 3. Just happens to be the number 3. They told us to look at it. They said, showed us. We said, oh, we're seeing the card. This is it. We said we were seeing the card. Do you want to get it? We see 17. We see hope. We see the light. They said, no, don't get it. But they pulled it in a whole nother deck. And it's something about this red, because that is the element of fire. That's root chakra energy. She definitely has spirit animal, spirit guide. It's giving cougar or like panther, like big cat energy. Yeah, trust, faith, heal, the past. Past, hope versus expectation. And we were getting like the way that you view the past and the way that you have embraced it, it is protecting you. And you are looking forward to some sort of truth. And the way that her third eye is kind of lit up, it's like you feel it. And look at the light on her hands. I don't know if that's coming from her chest or if it's just in her hand. It's definitely giving me like the ability to manifest some shit, to pull it out. Do you want this one? Which one? It's something about them, you pulling it out, because they kind of stopped me right there. And I'm seeing the 10 of fire. They're showing me the 10 of fire. It's something about handling the heat, even though you've been overworked and stressed and imbalanced. And maybe even in this energy, you were hopeful for something. I don't know. Oh, they're showing me this coin that's on the table, and it's got like, you know, that light around it. And now I'm seeing the emperor. We kind of made mention of the coin that's in front of the world card, but magnetizing it. So it's something about maybe you were thinking about longevity. Maybe you were thinking about how to make ends meet, how to lighten the load, you know what I mean? How to stretch this coin, how to magnify it, right? And it's something about your energy that is creating and generating some sort of miracle. You may not see it yet, but it feels like the spirit is saying as long as you keep working and doing what you need to do and stay persistent, that the win is winning, is coming through for you, beloved. Yeah, expansion. The expansion is coming. You just got to keep working. And I think it's a number one. It is a number one, right, with the expansion. So that's the magician. You are able to do it. And it's given air, so that's like Ace of Sword clarity, and to be still, and to ground yourself, to visualize, to know, to stay grounded, to stay rooted. 10 again is a 1. The earth and grounding is a 1. That's 111. That's 3 ones. Yeah, look, death and rebirth. Everything is gonna fucking change for somebody. Like it's gonna be the end to this struggling shit, and you're gonna be reborn in a whole different capacity. And look, on the other side is the sun. Okay, so we showed her Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Earth, but with the sun, that's how you're being reborn. We just said that. Oh shit, I don't want to drop the cards because they threw out the stars, so we'll take that. Death and rebirth. Here's the sun shining, and they pulled out the star. That's what kind of pushed the cards out, and that's another 1 on here. So now I just feel 4 wands like that, which come true. And here's 4, because we said 4 wands, and there now is the number 4 expression, and 4 is down here. But you need to see your repeating patterns. What are the habits that you need to break so that you can get to your higher self? You can step up, step up, step up, step up. What are the habits that you need to break to step up, step up, step up, to raise your vibration? 10, that breaks down to 1, right? What do you need to do to be more confident? To understand that you are rooted, you are grounded. The I am worthy of all of this big shit, to be confident in it, because you need that confidence. You getting your desires, you need that confidence. Your heart's desires, gratitude, addressing inner blocks. And the inner block for somebody is in a root. And now we see 12 becoming an integrated woman. That's the hangman. That's the work. That's another 3. Hopefully y'all can see that. Sometimes I be thinking it's close and y'all can see it and then y'all can't. So creatrix, express your emotions, divine feminine energy, birth your creations, womb, and energy. So balancing yourself out, being fully integrated between your masculine and your feminine, understanding that there's things that you need to change, understanding who you are allows you to change the things that are not aligned with your highest version of yourself. When you accept the highest version of you and you know that that's who you are and I'm worthy to be that person because that is me, right? Then you can align yourself and allow your habits to change to support and call in that reality. But you first have to believe that it's you. If you don't believe that it's you, then everything else is, fucked. You gotta have hope. You gotta believe that that's you. If you don't believe that that's you, then ain't none of this shit gonna work for you. Balance, see, balance, integrate you. You're not all this and you're not all that. You're the dark and the light. You're both. You're both divine feminine, divine masculine. You are both spirit and physical. You are both spirit and earth. You are air and water. You know what I'm saying? You are all of it. You are every element. And when you allow your elements to integrate into balance within you, you understand that all is connected. So your higher self, that higher version is already connected to you. That's how you can see it. But if you don't believe it, then you disconnect from it. It's not disconnecting from you. You are rejecting it. So balance your extremes. Balance your habits. What's going on inside of you also goes on the outside of you. So if there's issues especially from young childhood that you need to deal with, this is a great time to work on that. It's a great time. If there was times where people made you feel like you weren't worthy and you weren't seen, are you able to be seen? How do you feel when people look at you? If you were a person that were kind of like rejected or diminished and made you didn't feel like you were able to be seen. Sometimes when people don't feel like they're seen, they do things to be seen. Like they could act out in order to be seen. And that habit of acting out or doing things to be seen could still be with you. It could be something that somebody needs to change. I don't know. It could be I don't want to be seen. And so therefore I shrink myself. Justice, what needs to be balanced out? You know, I shrink myself because I don't want to be seen. Maybe a person could have been bullied. You could have not, been given voice when you were young, right? My daughter and I, see, when we said given voice, we just saw release, and then I saw the Queen of Swords. So that's voice. And communication did come up. So were you given a voice? Were you able to speak? Release. See, that's that death and rebirth type of energy. Endings and transformation, right? Were you able to say, this is my vision, this is my creative endeavor, or I want to work on this, I want to be this, and people like indulge you and hype you up and cheerlead you and support you in being what you wanted to be? Or did they call it like, you ain't no goddamn fairy princess rescuer of the red pandas of the forest, sit your ass down somewhere? You know what I mean? That shit is not even fucking real. Like, did you grow up with people who shit on your dreams and told you that what you were aspiring or imagining or visualizing or whatever you were playing, that it was stupid, that it wasn't worthy, that it wasn't worth anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes people grow up with people constantly talking down to them and depreciating their value or not helping them understand their value. You know? It's the thing about being able to indulge a child and let them know whatever they're dreaming on, no matter how fanatical you consider it to be, to allow them to indulge in their fantasy. You know? Like, Veronica does a very great job. I'm picking on you today, sis. But you do an amazing job at supporting Little in her dreams and in her endeavors. If she wants to make music with her beats, then she can do that. If it's her animations, if it's her books and her stories. And the way that you encourage by injecting the excitement and the feeling into her, it does something to build up that character and that spirit and that strength to say that whatever I'm imagining on, whatever I'm visualizing, I can do it. Right? She has that encouragement, somebody to cheerlead for her. But if you are always shushing her and saying, ghosting out, that's dumb, or this doesn't even make sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, people can be so harsh and critical on children where it doesn't build up their ability to dream for self, to, to live in that world. It's like positive delusion because it's just imagination. So how do you dream for self? You may dream it, but you may not believe that it's capable of doing it, or you may not even understand that I need to do certain things to align myself to make sure that the vision comes true. You may think like, oh, I'm just working and I'm working in this area and I'm putting in the effort in the business, but it could be other things that are stopping you. Yeah, the other things that you need to release. It's definitely that meditation coming through. And you said depends on the time of day. Hey, blessings. 6 of Earth. Yeah, giving people space. Give yourself space. And what you are able to put out energetically can and will return to you. It's something about learning something about that and controlling your energy for people who don't mean you no good. Or just the things that don't prosper you. 2 of Cups. Yeah, Emperor and 5 of Earth. I don't know. Somebody's going to feel a kind of way when things in your life start to change, like, because I'm getting like something is getting ready to click for somebody and things are going to change. Empress, you're getting ready to birth something. It's something about balancing your energy. Yeah, 9 of Water. Yeah, I don't know if it's just you pouring into yourself or if the gifts of the spirit or somebody is going to want to come back around and try to romance you. Yeah, justice. This person is going to get their karma or it's just going to be the righteous judgment that they can't come into your circle. You're going to call justice. And I feel like it's because they're doing magic on you. The page of air to the eight of fire is like 9 wands. That's like somebody doing a lot to either block your pathway or hold you back. They're not going to want to see you go off on this very prosperous track. This could be somebody that's in your family. It could be somebody that you've known for a very long time. They may have some sort of expectation of who you are and what you could be. It could just be the fact that things turn out so well for you and they can't go, and so they become overrun with the ghost of jealousy. The spirit of jealousy coming in and attaching to this person. And it's because you are going to become abundant. And I see this swift action like some sort. It may not just be a windfall, because I feel like this is something that's been in the works for a while. Like this is not no overnight success, but the way that it comes in, it could come in like a sweeping fashion and things just change, right? It could like confuse people on how it happens. And I was picking up that Seven of Cups, like that's something you've been daydreaming on. It's one of your wildest dreams. It's one of your wishes that is coming true. So the Five of Wands, this person is going to bring some sort of drama and conflict. They could be, I don't know, it's plans. Yeah, Seven of Wands, you're going to have to defend yourself from this person. Pull out some sort of strength. They could get into their pride and ego. The Wheel, they're not going to like the fact that things are changing. They're not. Page of Pentacles to the Star. See, they could feel like a kind of way in comparison to you in this star energy. And it's something about the sudden realization and people seeing you with these new opportunities, like the judgment, like the collective has chosen you to be this star, like based on how you meditate, how you visualize, what you prayed for. And it could seem like you are not doing a whole lot of anything. Like the Four of Swords is kind of giving me like resting type of energy. Like, damn, how the fuck did this happen? Or like maybe you have been in. It's kind of almost giving like baby hermit, like in but not in, basically. But when you pop the fuck out, everything gonna be changed. Is what it's giving. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. It's something else. Emperor here at the bottom. And Knight of Swords. Shit taking the fuck off quick. Like, damn. How the fuck? Swift action. The 88 is here. Look, connections. And what is that? Ace of Cups. So it could be you marrying your energy and getting into something that's emotionally fulfilling. It could be spiritually awakening, emotional awakening. And I do feel you marrying your energy, divine masculine, divine feminine. And you could be coming into a partnership with other people, a part of some sort of collective that has chosen you as the option. It doesn't just have to be romantic with somebody, it could be, so I'm not going to discount it. Let's see what flew on the floor before we forget. Ten of Swords. I told you somebody going to try to betray you. This goes to jealousy. This person is going to betray you. It's a Queen of Wands who is being locked out of your cycle. And they feel a kind of way about this regret. See, this toxicity, they would act like they're innocent, but they're not. Or like they good with what's going on, but they're not. It's Five of Cups. So this is somebody from your past, Six of Cups, that feel a kind of way about your new cycle, or that they have been blocked out, or about their new cycle. It could be about them. It may not necessarily be about you. A lot of times when people are jealous, it's about themselves. It's not about you. It's their own ghost that they're dealing with. But considering all of that, this person is coming with drama. This is 5 wands to 2 wands, that's 7 wands. You will have to protect yourself from this person. Defend yourself from whatever the fuck they're thinking on, whatever the fuck drama that's being cooked up. Like, this person could be in their pride, in their ego. Or whatever they're thinking about could just be some sort of situation that's really going to make it tough for you. Like how to make you struggle, or they could be planning based on the fact that they have to go through some sort of strengthening situation. Like their character is being called to match. They're being called to change the wheel of fortune. They're being called to focus. or even see how their energy, their time, and what they were doing either betrayed themselves or how they spent their energy to betray you. Somebody could have paid money to betray you. I don't know what the fuck they did, but it's given like they could have put money, coin, definitely energy into it. Yeah, because they don't like that this is where you're going. 17. And we know that 17 is affirmed because we showed it in that 17, the hope card. They brought out the card that said hope, and now the star is here again. Wish come true, a blessing in disguise, personal power, and social skills. This social skills is coming through very, very heavy, and all of this is given next level. Next level. Shit. 88, 8, 8. That show personal power. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending this number 8888, right? It says to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Your surroundings is getting ready to change. Use it for the greater good. Yeah, Ace of Wands, what do you see? Wish come true. Damn. That's 5 wands. 111 and the Ace of Wands. That's what's going to piss somebody off. Your wish is coming true. Gut feeling. Pay attention to your gut. Use your intuition. And we see betrayal, pessimism. That's the Ten of Swords. It's a betrayal here. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships, not somebody that's jealous of you. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite you in your ass. And this card has the number 3 on it. It say 3 is a crowd. See, it's definitely something with the number 3. I'm using the power of 3 to manifest in this new cycle. For somebody in particular. Gut feeling. And then we see slow down, balance, power struggle. Why is this person in a power struggle with you? And are you in a power struggle with yourself? Like your divine feminine, divine masculine coming to balance. Are you struggling with your own habits and behaviors that could keep you from what it is the spirit has for you? Attracting it, from magnetizing and pulling it in, right? Forces are at play, and we see violence, hope, and hope came out, right? Authority, ancestors, restlessness, low vibrations, and a warning. Pay close attention to the people in your life. This ghosted jealousy, this person. It says people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. And we talked about some things that can be health related and how you can really bring that health in those areas up. But don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate, and we saw communicate come out. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. And boundaries definitely came out. It's somebody that you need to put a boundary with. This person will betray you if they have not already. Yeah, justice. Justice. This person may have already betrayed you. They may have already held up something to Hangman. They may have already tried to cause a delay and stress and struggle in your life. Emperor energy is coming through again. So this could be somebody that's interested in you. It could be you standing in your authority and making decisions quickly to move forward and to pull back your energy. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, King of Cups, balancing out yourself, balancing your spirit. So I don't know. Yeah, no, it's you balancing out your spirit. Yeah, perception. It's something with how people see things. Moving beyond your comfort zone to find the edge of what you perceive to be real, and take a good, deep, hard look at it. Can you see your highest self, the vision from the stars, right? This star energy that you have. Can you see that as real? Can you get down into the minutiae, into the deeps, again, like they said? I feel like an affirmation. I feel like some affirmations. I don't know which one. somebody is going to go through a period of grief, or you could be coming out a period of grief. Grief is like the ocean. Sometimes it is rough and even overwhelming, and other times it's calm and peaceful. I feel like that Ten of Wands, like somebody went through a lot of grief. You are strong even when you feel weak. Yeah. And share funny stories with family. Laugh, laugh, and laugh some more. And it's funny because what did we watch yesterday? We watched Sing. And I love me some Sing. Like, that shit is great. I feel like it's something else that they want to get. Maybe it's just these inner child cards. I'm not for sure. I do see yin and yang everywhere. So laugh. If you are having a hard time right now and things just don't feel fun, put on something that's gonna make you laugh. I watched Sing, and it was so funny because Buster Moon, he was like on both sides of the fence, right? He had that shadow energy. He did. He knew he was overselling shit and hyping shit up. But he was so delusional in his dream to own a successful theater that, you know, he was running from people. He was bouncing checks. He was behind on his fucking mortgage on a damn theater. He was running from the bank lady. They was about to repossess his shit. And he's still putting out this shit like we finna make the greatest show ever, all the way until the damn theater fucking crumbled, you know what I mean? And he just kept trying. His boy Eddie was like, you need to back out this shit, cause like it's too much. And he like, no, we can make it work, we can make it work. Damn near killed everybody up in there. But it ended up working out in the end. He was so delusional and so persistent, and he was damn near willing to do anything to get it, which was crazy. But he made it happen. Yeah, you do not have to go it alone. Reach out for support at this time. So if you are feeling like very overwhelmed, right, if you feel stressed, grief is like an ocean. Sometimes it is rough and overwhelming. Right? If you feel like that, know that you're not alone. And look, grief is like the ocean. Why did they pull one with the fucking boat, though? So Spirit may be telling somebody that that stress and that grief feels like, you know, a whole ocean. Sometimes it's overwhelming and sometimes it's calm and peaceful, you know. But you are not going at this thing alone. 43 is 7. You're not by yourself. Review your responsibilities. Not all responsibilities are ours to hold. 28. What do you need to release and let go? It could be things from childhood that have you carrying responsibilities that don't belong to you. Other people's emotions are not your emotions, and you are not responsible for how they deal with it. 33. Look at that number coming through. Come on with this thing. What? The number 3 is speaking. Wow. Speak to yourself with kindness. And that's that root chakra. Those I am affirmations. I am creative. I am love. I am love. I am like on voluntary escape. I am love. I am creative. I am powerful. I am inspiring. I am motivating. I am intelligent. I am strong. I am the universe. Like, can you speak to yourself with kindness? I am worthy, right? Become aware of how you speak to yourself. You could be speaking to yourself in voices that were given to you by other people. You may have learned to speak that language. We teach children how to speak our language. So you in Spain, you're going to teach them how to speak that language. Just like if you are a person that is sure and confident, you are going to teach your child the language of confidence. If you are not sure and you are not confident and you are not rooted in yourself, you could teach a language of lack and scarcity. So you may need to understand the language for which you speak to yourself. Do you carry the ghost of jealousy? Have you been taught a language that speaks scarcity, envy, jealousy, right? And if that be so, then that's something that you may need to adjust. 35. There is hope ahead. There's that card again, the star, hope. hope ahead. Have courage and take heart, for there is hope. Have courage and take heart. So adjust any habits that may come from those formative years that may be telling you what you can do and what you can't do, who you are and who you are not. Reaffirm to yourself who you are. Choose yourself today. Do not deny your importance. You are important. I am worthy. I am complete. I am whole. You have something important to contribute to creation itself, and that's the number 8. That's your personal power. Your personal power. Your financial abundance. Your success. Can you stay focused and disciplined on that? Because here's that 9 of Pentacles right here. And it's like receiving what you need from the Spirit so that you can overflow. Thank you to the Spirit. I don't know how many more I'm hearing. One more. Yeah, let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it. Give yourself permission to feel the transformation. For some reason, I'm seeing stars all in the background and I'm seeing butterflies. It's giving me like your 6 of Cups where it had the flowers and all of those cups. It's giving like they're just everywhere. And I see butterflies of transformation and stars and just, I don't know. Yeah, see how the stars are in the background? They look like starfish. I don't know. But the butterflies. 22. And it's okay to be misunderstood. Perception. Perception is not always truth. And we said it was something about how people see things. Perception is not always based on the truth. You know? Sometimes people will misunderstand. They may not understand what you're doing. How the fuck did you get that shit? It seemed like you went quiet. For a sword, it's almost like the hermit. And then when your ass popped out, it was like something totally different. Like, shit, it was like 360, like on swivel. Like, where the fuck did you come from? Like, how did that happen? Yeah, it can happen like that. Pull yourself close. Every part of your being is deserving of love. Who needs to know that you are deserving of love? That's 27. That's the inverse or the reverse of the number 72. That's the 9 8 that's on the table, number 72. And 2 and 7 breaks down to 9. The power of 3. 18 is 9, the power of 3. That's 9 9. You are worthy. Somebody needs to understand. You are worth it all, my love. That's what the Spirit is saying, number 4. And be sure to set your boundaries. Again, that's the 3rd or 4th set that said boundaries, to set your boundaries. 32, 5 of Wands. It's conflict and drama around you being successful. But you are worthy of it. And somebody may be trying to say that you're not worthy to be as successful as you are or that you're going to be. And you are. Claim your power. Know your value. Today, like now. Like, work on that. Know your value. Choose yourself. Speak with kindness. Review your responsibilities. Some shit is not yours to fucking carry. And you don't have to go at it alone. Your spirit is always with you. And you may actually have another person come in that's going to go with you. I feel you're going to be making connections with the right people, which is why your social skills is being called to elevate. You're called to elevate. Be present. See, in the moment, go in and find the clarity right now. Go in and find the clarity. It's time to connect with your inner child and heal that root. Because you need to be confident in you. Your social skills got to elevate. It's, look, time to celebrate. Cultivate an air of celebration. And it's definitely giving like an air. Not just like somebody that's like kind of snooty and snotty. I'm not getting that, right? It's like you can be around these people of a different caliber and still know how to act. It's something with work. Whatever the fuck you're doing, it's going to put you on a whole different level. Again, like Veronica was saying in her reading, it's giving me a different tax bracket. It's given like a tax bracket so tough where like say if you, cause y'all know what it is when, and Veronica was talking about that shit. So say if you hit 6 figures, right? But oh man, I finally hit the 101,000. That shit qualifies over the 6, right? Over 6 figures. By the time they tax your shit, you see them bringing home like 75K. It is what it is. They're gonna take a good chunk out of that shit. You're not gonna bring home 100K. But what if you got to the point where now you at 175? You at 200? You definitely now are bringing home the 150, the 160. So your life is going to be different. Where you commune, where you go, how you place investments for business in the future is going to change. Now you can magnify that, you know, because depending on where you are, if you are already making the 2 and you get ready to make 3 or 4, it's still a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's still a difference. Don't count yourself out, because somebody could, again, I'm seeing millions, like 7 million. So I don't know who you are, but it's definitely, look, and it's based on everything that you learned from the past. And that's what we were getting, like those lessons, those 6 of cups that you done fucking grew a whole damn garden of flowers in, and you sitting up here looking at this feather, this truth, and getting new inspiration, and you're dreaming, and then you know so much already because you done been through the shit. I'm seeing 10 swords, like you learned it. The worst is over, but it's so much intelligence from going through that shit where you're ready, you're being prepared, right? And it's only giving me like a few more things. Like the win is coming, the win is winning. And to know that you've already won, it's like be in alignment with it. Know it's so tough that you are preparing yourself, you're preparing the space, you're setting the scene in the now, right? I know I'm getting ready, you know, we already got this yacht that's out here on in the harbor. So I need to be on my exercise routine, on my water. So, because when I go put this bikini on in the summertime and lay out on the hull or the starboard, backboard, starboard, whatever the fuck they call them places on the ship, it's gonna look great. Hell, I'm getting ready for it. I see it. I'm preparing. My actions are aligning with fucking that. Damn it, 777. And then there's that. Look, there they go again. What? Social skills. Good luck. You fuck around and hit stroke of luck called you. That's what I heard. A 1 in a million you. A 1 in a million. Here's the 8s again with prosperity. So accept it, prosperity, embrace your potential, and welcome prosperity. Where are you going to put it? Where is it going? Do you have your account set up? A 1 in a million you. 747. Somebody fucking finna take the fuck off. It's giving jet energy. I don't know if a 747 is a jet, but I know that's a goddamn airplane, and I know your ass finna take the fuck off. What's that shit? A great fucking blessing. 666. Trust your intuition and make practical decisions that align with your higher purpose. Your guardian angels are acknowledging your efforts. Didn't we talk about this the whole damn read? Aligning your actions with your higher purpose. I can never make it up. Your unique skills. What the fuck do you do? What are you doing? It's definitely bringing in some motherfucking karma. They're gonna 8s again. And it's protected. 444. And you're just evolving. And it's based on all the shit that you've learned. We see 111, your intuition, clarity, swift action, something coming in fast. It's this abundance. These 8s is just flying right the fuck back out. Yeah, perseverance. 7777. Look at these 8s that just flew back out. Is your karma abundance? Like, is that what's getting ready to happen? Like, swift. Balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles, what goes around comes around. A lot of money. Shit, 777? Y'all know what that is. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility, your personal power, right? And use it to realize your greatest potential. Financial abundance and success are on the horizon. Stay focused and stay disciplined. Wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, auspicious outcomes. You will enter a time of expansion. So begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately, like in the now. Finances will miraculously improve. Did we pull the card that said miracles? Oh, and somebody has their mindset on you. So again, we ain't counting out a partner, because that could be something too. They could be up in that new place where you going. And y'all combine motherfucking forces and shit. Every fucking thing could be different. You talking about evolution based on lessons learned. They don't feel what you saying. They don't feel it. They don't get it. Do they get it? No, they don't get it. What you talking about? Nothing. What you really saying? Everything. This one. Yeah. Abundance. See, they don't, what they saying? What they saying? Spirit. What y'all saying? 707 in reverse. Compromise. Don't compromise shit. Let go of what doesn't serve you. Somebody going through a spiritual awakening. Ain't that them sevens again? 777? Different card. Same number. An awakening. You are on the right path. You are spiritually evolving and aligning again with your higher purpose. Don't compromise shit. Don't. Fuck that. You want it all. Focus. 666. Balancing. 222. Divine guidance. 000. And make sure you take care of yourself. 789. Shit is getting ready to change, beloved. Look at your life and see which area needs to be shifted to bring you more joy. Take the time to assess your priorities and create a plan for yourself. This is the number 16, Tower. Shit is getting ready to change. And it's going to happen suddenly. And they're telling you to get ready now to trust it. Social skills, 3333 just showed up. We literally just split on it. Where you're going, the way that you approach people, the way that you greet people, the way that you speak to them, all of it could change. This is something where, like, you might have to be like, damn, which one is the motherfucking dinner fork, which is the salad fork, which is the dessert fork, you know what I mean? Like, your whole shit can be different. And people discount how life can happen to them, right? They look at people who have made it and be like, oh, they had to do something that was different. Like, it was something different, uniquely set aside for them. Is their unique talent? Is their skills? Yeah, but not. Because talent only takes you so far. You can be talented, but if you don't have discipline and perseverance, if you don't have dedication to the craft, to grow that talent and to hone it, you're not going to get far. Because there's a lot of talented people that do not realize their higher self. They don't. You know, they don't realize the success that could be there for them because they don't put in the work to achieve it. Part of grief healing is getting to know who you are becoming. So somebody could grieve their old self, right? You may be self-reflecting, right? You may have to go through and be like, okay, this part of me I have to let go of, and I may not be happy about having to release that. You know what I mean? So shit, if Spirit said you need to let go of coffee and drink more water, you may not like that. You may get up every day and have your coffee or go out and have your cigarette and sit on the porch and it's a whole thing and you enjoy that part of your ritual. But Spirit might be saying where you're going, we need you to have more stamina. We need you to have more longevity. We need you to have more health. So you may have to give up some of those things in order to sacrifice it to meet your destiny. Yeah. Look, go through old pictures and give those ribs a workout. See, it's like getting into something more healing, more healthy for you. Maybe you are going to call to go back and look at pictures like shit. When I was 20, or whatever, this is the 20-year-old me. And can you see yourself? I mean, we in getting to that point. It's like, can I see my 20-year-old me at 50? You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting my collagen, I'm getting my workout. It's all about, longevity. When you get to a certain age in life, you start thinking about, like, shit, I damn near got more years behind me than I do in front of me. So how do I maximize and make the most of the time that I have left? Right? It's not too late for me. I was just looking at Hustle and Flow. It ain't over for me. It ain't over for me. Keep hustling. Hidden truth. I'ma set this thing off and get what's coming for me. You never know. And what's coming for you. So hold back your energy. Pay attention to where you putting your energy. Just don't go on here. Thank you. While we were not paying attention to where we put that rubber band, because it does not go on this deck. Pay attention to the numbers, your synchronicities. 333 heavy. The number 8 heavy. The power of 3 in general, whether it's 3, 6, or 9. Yeah. We just see the number 6 on Tantric Journey. I am getting, again, that root chakra. Like, just really pay attention to solidifying yourself. But that's what we got. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. We appreciate y'all. I know that's right, Coach Unique. Read, open, and ready to receive. Hey, Brittany. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. What is your name, beloved? Lady Harold? I want to say Harold Yano or Neil. Yeah, I don't want to call it. Now, can I say Lady H? Because that make me feel like I'm getting it in the right vicinity. Hey, Melissa. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Mr. Danusuri Basani. That's what it looks like. Danusri Basani. Will I pass my exams? I don't know, beloved. If you study and prepare well, I would say you have a great potential to be able to pass your exams. But I don't think you needed to ask me that. Please, it's always a good thing to say hello to a person and to have a greeting. Like, before you ask a question, you may not even know if you want me to read for you. We always have to give the reminder. A lot of people go to Tarot and they just pop in and channel and ask a question. Not everybody that you talk to is the same. Not everybody is real. Not everybody gets truth information. So as you watch the spirit, you hear them channel the message. They say it to you. And then they show you the card so that you know that what they're channeling through us is real. Then you can tell whether you want us to pull on your spiritual energy. And we require reciprocity. Right, so if you are an active subscriber, then we do free readings every Saturday at 8 p.m. EST. But we do require reciprocity. That's a part of the deal. Thank you so much. Veronica, hey sis, I appreciate you. Blessings. Thank you guys so much. Blessings. You said your oldest just tells you that when you told her she should apply for a master's degree after her bachelor's, she thought no way, and now she's happy that she did. She got accepted. Yeah, big them up. Let them know that they can do the things, that they are powerful. They can do the things. And I mean, some stuff like my middle kiddo, this kid was like a Renaissance person. They didn't know what they wanted to be. One week it was mathematician, next week it was chess. Then they wanted to be a painter or a fucking flutist or a violin or a saxophonist or a guitarist. Like, they were just all over the place. And we just let them explore. Now, some people could say that that's a good thing or a bad thing. I see pros and cons. Because, like, we did not force them to stay in something once they signed up. If they tried it, they didn't like it, then we allowed them to give up. And I feel like that set a bad precedence. Like, if you sign up for it, then you're going to pursue it to the end, even if you don't like it, to remain dedicated and committed and disciplined to something you committed to. That is a thing that I learned as a parent. Like, you're not signing up if you're not going to be committed to it. Right? Some things he did, like he wanted to play basketball, and so he played basketball for the whole season, and that was good. But other little things that he was kind of filling out, we really didn't force him to stay in it once he discovered that it wasn't his repertoire. But that doesn't mean that I taught him to be disciplined by staying committed to something he signed up for. So he took that lesson as a parent. But yeah, big them up. Let them try and see. Figure out who they are. Hey, Dante Black, thank you so much for tapping in. Great day to you. All that positive energy I give to the Most High God and ask Him to return it onto you magnified. I pray that onto everybody. I appreciate y'all so much. Tanisha, thank you so much. Tanisha Spears, thank you so much for tapping in. Daniel White Knight, thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Jay, thank you so much for tapping in. I don't know what that other person was doing. Tabitha, thank you so much for being here. I have to say y'all names because then it sticks in my head and I remember who's here and who's interacting. So when Saturdays come, it's like, you know, what up, beloved? Get on the list if you want to be on the list. I feel like we're pretty much done. Spirit say pay attention to your habits because a win is coming. You may not know exactly when, so get prepared, like get ready now. Like do the things so that you can be ready for your next level to meet your higher self, your highest self. And one of the things I feel like to work on is that root to know that you are worthy to receive it. Because if you don't believe that you're truly worthy to receive this vision, you won't be able to manifest it. That's a requirement. It's a requirement to believe. Faith without the work is dead, right? So when you believe and you start acting on those beliefs, right, you change the small things. You swap out the things that are not so good for things that are better, that are good, right, that are aligned to vitality and health. Yeah, so perception is one of those things. Change how you see shit. You are empowered. You can do it. Sacral chakra. Like whatever that creative endeavor is, you can do it. You are fertile. You can reach it. You can birth it. Sacral chakra supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. But do you believe it? Do you feel worthy of it? And it's difficult to get in the sacral chakra if you haven't broken through the root. And again, like sometimes we kind of make it seem like it's all of this or all of that. So we may have to change how we see things, how we perceive it to be. Right? I could be activating all of my chakras, but that doesn't mean that I'm at full power. I could be operating in my elements, the air, the spirit, the earth, the fire, but that doesn't mean that I've mastered or grown up all of them. I could be very good in spirit, but I'm not so great with the fire and the tension, right? Or like the earth and staying dedicated and committed to something. But if my spirit and my fire are up and I raise up that dedication and commitment and I balance that with what I'm saying, the air, the words that I'm expressing, then all of them is operating on the same level, right? And then it's like, boom, I kind of got it. The power that you generate from that space. So you know areas in your life that you need to stand up, that you need to strengthen. And the lessons come in to help you practice and work on that element. So whatever's going on in your life, think about what principle is it driving you back to. Is it reminding you to change your belief system, to change what you say to yourself, your self-narrative, your self-talk, your self-speech? Is it telling you to believe in yourself, to know that you are worthy? Is it saying that whatever they give you in terms of creative endeavors, that it can be, that you have the willingness, the power to achieve? That the Alpha and Omega is working through you. Whatever they showed you, they will perform through you. So do you believe that they will come in and operate through you to stand you up? Again, going back to that word we were talking about, can you be a conduit for them, to allow them to manifest the vision through you, beloved. That you're not doing it by yourself. You never have and you never will. They are doing it with you. Can you see it? Whatever vision that they showed you, it already exists. It does. If you see it, then it exists somewhere, beloved. Can you understand it? Dynamic. Put it together a reality that is made of many different elements. What have we been talking about? Elements. Familiar and completely new, and doing it with ease and grace and great joy. Whatever they show you, it can come together with ease and grace and great joy in a way that's completely new and unfamiliar. So what do you need to do? Allow yourself to evolve into a new version of you. Remembrance. I love y'all. We gotta go to the next now. We appreciate you so much for tapping in, for sticking and staying, and just indulging in the message. Yes, absolutely, Tanisha. You are worthy to receive it. I am ready. Yes. Hey, the honest truth. Thank you so much. That's so funny. I don't know who cut off their ear. It might have been Van Gogh, because I just touched my ear and then I read you saying Picasso. Picasso was a realist painter by the age of 15, classically and trained artist. Yeah, wow. I love you too, Veronica. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Garfield. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. And if you're ready to receive it, create a space for it. I'm just saying. I just told, was it Van Gogh that cut off his ear? I knew it was one of those painters. They could be a little eclectic and eccentric. I don't need to cut my ear off to be inspired, but whatever. Divine masculine. I don't got to do that. But somebody might be on the road to a tantric journey. That might do it. That might be a little inspiring. I'm just saying. What? Integrating some energy. They got at 3 again, y'all. I'm just saying. What? What is that, spirit? Somebody going on a tantric journey. That's it, Mom. That's that root work. That's that opening up there. Who finna get clapped down? Somebody finna get clapped down. You finna open up some root chakra. Root chakra activation. I don't know. Let's just see. Since they brought the clapping out, I'm hearing in between the sheets. Oh my goodness. Where is this coming from? Spirit. Whoop. Enjoying quality time together. Somebody finna get clapped up. I'm just saying. Who getting clapped up, Spirit? Who getting clapped? Ooh, let go of control. Somebody need to let go. Get into the flow. Reaching out. Somebody likes you, adores you. Possibly a relocation could happen. Spontaneous. Something. Look, shit. We want to look at this? Nope. They did want to look at it, but look what it say. Soulmate. Who getting clapped? Who getting clapped? Blooming. Something is blooming. I don't know if this is from the past, like this life cycle, or if it's like past life cycles. We do see work the wait. What? And somebody is mutual feelings. What are the feelings? True love. Oh, shit. Somebody finna get clapped. Let go of control. Somebody's controlling. Who's controlling? Oh, short-term connection, teamwork. Is it a short-term connection, or is it something that you guys can make work? Yeah, falling in love. Somebody falling in love. And now I see somebody new. So it could be competition between two people. Yeah, knowing your worth, being the change. You changing shit. Love is a verb. It's action. Right? It's actions that are here. Actions speak louder than words. Being the change and knowing your worth. Right? And now we see power couple coming through. And this could be, you might have a choice between two people. It could be past or new. It could be somebody new that you know from a past life cycle. It may not be this lifetime. They could come in as a new energy. And we see free yourself is coming in. So being free from anything that would be binding you, holding you, making you feel like you are not worthy to have this. Any old habits, any old mindsets, people, this. Ooh, pillow talking. Your heart, I will choose. Yeah, you definitely being chosen. They adore you. But you need to release something from the past to get this soulmate. Yeah, it's definitely something with boundaries. And that, look, again, here's boundaries. So you learning a lesson about boundaries and protecting your energy is definitely helping you balance to call in the real thing. Yeah, self-sabotage. You don't want to sabotage yourself because of past issues or something like that. This past love keeps coming through. I'm picking it up. It could be past relationships that have had an effect where you did not hold boundaries. But I also feel like this new person is a soulmate energy that you have experienced with in past life cycles. Yeah, it's something about timing. I don't know what that's about. Even if they're a person that you have met in the past and the timing wasn't right, whether it was this life cycle or a past life cycle, it just feels like somebody from the past that you have not been romantically involved with. Like the timing wasn't right. And now it could come back around. It's given like maybe your development and understanding your worthiness, setting boundaries, lessons, and all this shit. Like you're ready for the real thing. Yeah, you changed. You changed. And when you changed, everything changed. Not only do you give to yourself, you give to the universe, you receive what you give to yourself and what the universe gives to you. It's in a cycle. And now we see pillow talking again and reaching out, releasing the past. So I don't know what that. Yeah, relocating. Somebody definitely could move. Yeah, give it time. It's not the right time, but in the meantime, be the change. Continue to work on yourself. Be persistent. Because I feel like in your new cycle, I feel a lot of change. I'm feeling money, I feel career, and I feel relationship. Maybe we'll come back this evening and do like a career, love, relationship, kind of read. A fresh start is coming through. So a fresh start. A lot of emotions with that waterfall. Right, and look, there's that 9999. Lessons learned. Lessons learned. Lessons have been learned. And when you learn those lessons, you are the change. You are giving and receiving with the universe. Every day is a present. Every day is a gift. Like to live with that present, starting over, fresh start with knowing what you know now. You're not starting over from like zero. You starting from, you got 10 whole swords of knowledge, right? You got 10 lessons. You got 10 wands. Like you've been carrying this strength. I mean, all this energy, the fire, the struggle. Like you know how to bear the weight. You learn the lessons. You know how to do the things you've experienced. You are ready. So don't be afraid of failure. Give something time to blossom. Oh shit, y'all gonna look. I told you somebody gonna get fucking clapped. Didn't we say clapping was on the scene? Be getting ready. Give it time. Get ready. And don't be afraid. Take the fear with you. Pack that shit up and sit it on the passenger seat. Throw it in the trunk. Where is fear? In the trunk. You packed it? Yeah, it goes with us. It's okay. We courageous. It means you do it despite of. Yeah, it's safe. Whoever you are running into, wherever you're going, it's going to be safe for you to be with this person. Yeah. Somebody else is going to be missing you, though. I don't know what that is. Missing you is here. It could be that person. Like, they could be, again, nobody that you was romantically involved with, but that doesn't mean they don't miss your energy. It could be your higher self that misses you. You know what I mean? Like, it's calling you towards it. Yeah. Giving and receiving friends to lovers. This is somebody that you know. And the past love is coming through. So I don't know if I can't ignore this card. And it kind of keeps giving me the energy of, I'm seeing lessons learned about love in general. I don't know if it's a tendency to get into relationships fast, like it could be romanticizing love, or it's like it starts off where they kind of adore you, you're adoring them, and then something happens. I don't know if you could self sabotage because of past energy, like if you don't heal it, the fear of failure that's behind here could sabotage you. Like you don't may not understand that this person has mutual feelings, that they will respect your boundaries, right? And that you are ready. And something is blooming. And communication is going to be a thing. It's like expressing your needs is going to be important. So maybe in the past you didn't express your needs because again, root chakra issues. If somebody has diminished your voice, you may not have been taught to speak up for yourself and therefore your needs weren't getting met. So now you may be called to free yourself, to unbind it, like where you can say what needs to be said, right? And it's something about this relationship because this card keeps coming out. Somebody finna get clapped. Wow. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you. Look, let go of control. Look, that shit, look, you talking about letting go of control. What? Drowning. Deep waters. I'm drowning in. That's what I heard. Woo! Don't give up. Keep going. I'm here. Go, 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 go. Motivation. Shit. Baby, let me be your motivation. Soulmate. Go, go, go. Anyway, I'm about to check out y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. Somebody finna get clapped up. Get ready. Be the change. Change your habits. Get your social shit together. Take a etiquette course. You know, YouTube University got all that shit. Get your forks and shit together. You need to know which fork is the right fork when you get to the salad, the entree, the appetizer, the dessert, all that shit. It's a whole different setup. Somebody could, I'm not being offensive, but I'm literally seeing the difference between paper plates and silver. Like, what? You go from being stressed out to like, I'm using paper plates and plastic silverware because you could throw that shit right fucking in the trash because I don't feel like washing no goddamn dishes, to, bitch, it's a goddamn silver fucking spread where it's like 6 forks and 3 knives and 7 spoons and 4, 5 glasses over here. You got to figure out what the fuck am I supposed to do with all this shit. People don't talk about that. They don't talk about how you have to figure out how to eat dinner with these motherfuckers and have conversation. Like, what are the things that you're supposed to say in this environment? You walking around these people that fucking black tie events and shit. I don't know how to talk to these people. I come from the motherfucking hood. What am I supposed to say? Yeah, well, how the fuck is the Pistons doing? I ain't got shit to talk about. I don't know nothing about what these people be doing. You know, it's like going into a whole nother world, y'all. I'm telling you, this past love is keep coming out. I don't know. For somebody, you get somebody else that's gonna come in, they may want you can have kids with them. They may want to consider themselves as an option, but they are not for you. That's what Spirit said. That's not them. But they may come back because you gonna meet somebody else that want to clap your cheeks. But that's not the person. It's not that past person. Hey, Sanguil. What is it, Sanguita? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tapping in. I'm about to go, y'all, because we just rambling at this point. We just rambling. I love y'all. I don't want to disrespect your time and hold y'all up. We got 33 likes up here. Could be 34 on y'all side. I appreciate you for tapping in. It was quite an awesome message. So if you feel inclined to watch the replay, please do. It's just like, you guys are heading into some beautiful, wonderful things, and we're going to cleanse the energy and send us off in a high vibrational way. So if you are interested in staying for the ringing bowl, then please stay. If not, ashe. Definitely feel that heart chakra. Energy on your heart chakra. It's something about, definitely, I'm getting a heart and root chakra connection, like to know that you are worthy, like in your heart, that you are deeply loved and deeply cared for. And all the blessings that the spirit has for you, has stored up for you, it's like the energy of your heart's desires, like your true heart's desires. The heart that the Alpha and the Omega has for you, that has been placed within you, it will fulfill the desires of it. And it's something about, don't block it by you not feeling worthy enough to receive it. Thank you guys so much. For next now, I love you like I love me, because that's my capacity. But it's growing and expanding on a daily 1%, right? So I can love self more and love you more every day. The Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending, they always say that we are the living word. And we breathe, and the word is animated within us. It is active. And as you speak, that word goes forward and it manifests. So watch what you're saying over yourself. And if you have been taught a language of scarcity, this is a great and perfect opportune time to revise how you speak to you. To the next now. This is done. Ashe.